Hello everyone, how are you? It's really happy to meet you again in this video class. Today I am going to teach you Unit 7 Atoms and Molecules in 10th Chemistry. Our today topic is Relative Atomic Mass. This is Gopal from Department of Chemistry, Bharadasana Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Arakonam. Okay, what is relative atomic mass? You already know about the atomic mass. The atomic mass is the sum of number of neutrons and protons present in the nucleus. So, the atomic mass is the sum of number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus. The atomic weight is also represented by the number, that is mass number. You can see the mass number and the atomic number in the periodic table for every elements. The number of protons and neutrons is the mass number. Okay. But what is relative atomic mass? The word relative mentions that the comparison. We compare the atomic mass, that is relative atomic mass. How do we compare? For example, you go for a vegetable shop. The shopkeeper weighs the vegetables by the weights. It is a 1 kilogram weight. We have 1 kg weight to weigh the carrots. For other vegetables, he used the same weights for weight the vegetables. So, when the vegetables are being different, the weights are used many more times. So, the weight is a standard weight. This standard weight weighs the other objects. As like that, we use the standard atom for weighing the other elements. For example, let us here see the standard atom is the carbon 12 atom. The weight of the carbon 12 atom is 12. Carbon 12 is the mass number and 6 is the atomic number. This atom contains 6 number of protons, 6 number of neutrons. So, totally 12 number as a mass number. The number of protons 6 is represented as the atomic number. Carbon 12 is a standard atom because the carbon has 3 types of isotopes, maybe carbon 12, carbon 13 or carbon 14, but this carbon 12 only accepted as a stable and the standard atom by IUPAC. The IUPAC is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This union selects the carbon atom as a stable and the standard atom for measuring the weights of other elements. Okay. Let us see here how we use the carbon 12 atom to measure the other elements. For example, here you can see in the left side of the balance we have the carbon 12 atom and in the right side we have the hydrogen atom. The weight of hydrogen atom is 1 unit. For carbon there are 12 units. So, 12 numbers of hydrogen is equal to 1 carbon atom. So, we can measure the hydrogen atom weight by comparison with the C12 atom. So, the relative atomic mass is the mass expressed relative to the mass of carbon 12 atom. The carbon 12 atom has 12 units and 1 by 12th mass of the carbon 12 atom has only 1 unit. This is the correct explanation of relative atomic mass. We can explain the relative atomic mass by other way, as it is the ratio. For example, the relative atomic mass is the ratio between the average mass of one atom of the element and the 1 by 12th mass of the C12 atom. So, the average atomic mass of our required element and 1 by 12th mass of carbon 12 atom. These ratios is called as the relative atomic mass. I repeat, the relative atomic mass is the ratio between the average atomic mass of one element and 1/12th mass of the carbon 12 atom. For example, here I give some relative atomic masses for some elements. For hydrogen, the relative atomic mass is 1, for carbon 12, for nitrogen 14, for oxygen 16, for sodium 23, for sulfur 32, for chlorine 35.5, for calcium 40. These are the important elements. You need to memorize the values of relative atomic mass for these elements. Relative atomic mass has no units. Why? Because let us see, relative atomic mass is a ratio. You know the relative atomic mass is a ratio of average atomic mass divided by 1/12th part of carbon mass. The unit of average atomic mass is AMU. The AMU is atomic mass unit. It is the unit of atom weight, atomic mass unit. So, the carbon also represented by atomic mass unit. So, both of them have the same units. So, the units are negligible. So, finally, the relative atomic mass has no units. So, relative atomic mass numbers do not have the units. If you represent the atomic mass as a gram atomic mass, those numbers have the unit gram. The unit is gram, so only it is said to be gram atomic mass. Or simply you said atomic mass means it is the only unit. Here U represent the unit. So, you can write the unit U. Okay? And let us see. So, if we need relative atomic mass, we first know about the average atomic mass. We can find the relative atomic mass by average atomic mass, because the formula of relative atomic mass contains the ratio of average atomic mass and 1/12th part of carbon 12 atom. So, average atomic mass, we need to see what is average atomic mass. It is also a mass of a weighted average of isotopes of elements. You already know that isotopes, hydrogen isotopes. Can anybody tell me the hydrogen isotopes? Divya, can you tell me the answer? What are the hydrogen isotopes are present? Yeah, first one deuterium. Yeah, you can set anyway, deuterium or neutron, both are same. Deuterium, tritium and protium. Yeah, the three isotopes of hydrogen you can set. The three hydrogen isotopes having the different types of weights, different mass number. When we adding the mass number and find the average, means that is the average atomic mass. And Sunil, can you tell me isotopes of carbon? Yeah, there are three isotopes of carbon. One is C12, C13 and C14. Good. So, now we see how can we find the weighted average of isotopes. Average atomic mass is the weighted average of all isotopes of our required element. For hydrogen we have 3 isotopes, for carbon also we have 3 isotopes, for oxygen also we have 3 isotopes. Oxygen has 16 mass number, 17 and more 18. And in the periodic table we can see the mass number, that is also the average atomic mass number. And the average atomic mass number is rounded off to get the rounded value. We can round off the values, but this is the formula of average atomic mass. If you want to find the average atomic mass of our required element, we take the isotopes mass and its abundance, percentage abundance. What is percentage abundance? That is the availability of element in the all over the earth. The earth contains the availability of elements, it is represented as percentage abundance. So, the first isotope's mass and its percentage abundance should be multiplied, and the second isotope mass and percentage is multiplied. The total is divided by 100. This is the average atomic mass. Why are we dividing this by 100? Because this percentage has the numbers. For example, if this percentage have the number 99 percentage means we can write the 99 as 99 divided by 100, and if it is has 0.1 percentage means we can write this as 0.1 by 100. So, to write this combined, we need to write the 100 in the divide positions. So, only it has the 100 in the division. Okay. So, this is a form. So, here is an example. This example contains the two isotopes of carbon. One is carbon 12, another one is carbon 13. The mass number of carbon 12 is 12, the same number, and mass of carbon 13 is 13. The percentage abundance of carbon 12 is 99 percentage, and the percentage abundance for carbon 13 is 1 percentage. Now, we calculate the average atomic mass for the carbon 12 and 13, average atomic mass. The average atomic mass can be calculated by multiplying the mass number by its percentage abundance. I write the percentage abundance as 99 divided by 100, because you know that the percentage can be written as divided by 100, and for the next element 13 multiplied by 1 by 100. It is easy to divide the number by 100. We just put a point 2 digit before the number, 12 into 0.99 and plus 13 into 0.01. It is easy to calculate because it is the simplest number. When we multiply 12 by 99, you do not consider the point, just multiply the numbers. 9 into 2, 18, write 8, remaining 1. 9 into 1, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So, again we multiply the number 9, so the same answer will obtained 8, 8, 1, 1. So, the answer is 1, 1, 8, 8. The number has 2 digits before a point, so we put a point before the 2 digits, and it is easy to calculate because the 13 is multiplied by 1, we can get the number 13 as an answer, but we need to put a point before 2 digits. So, it is a 0.13. So, the answer is 8 plus 3 11, put 1 and 1 is remainder, and 8 plus 1 9, 9 plus 1 10, write 0 and remainder 1, 1 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 1 2 and remainder is 1. So, the answer is 12.01. The average atomic mass answer can be written with the unit AMU. Here the AMU represents the atomic mass unit. The average atomic mass can be represented by the unit atomic mass unit. So, the isotope of carbon 12 and carbon 13 have the values as its mass number 12.01 atomic mass unit. So, now we understand the calculation of average atomic mass unit. Here I give some example of elements that contains average atomic mass unit. These are the important elements, so you need to memorize the value of these elements. Hydrogen has 1.008 as an average atomic mass, and helium has 4.003, and carbon has 12.01, and nitrogen has 14.01, and oxygen 16.00, and for aluminum 26.98, and sodium has 22.99. Here I have another example problem. This is for the element oxygen. Oxygen has 3 isotopes, that is oxygen 16, oxygen 17 and oxygen 18. The oxygen 16 is represented as oxygen 16 because the atomic mass of oxygen 16 is 15.99415. When we round off this number, we can get 16.0. So, the mass of the oxygen 16 is 16.0. So only it is represented as O16. When we round off the mass of O17, we can get the mass 17.0. So the mass is 17, so it is oxygen 17. When we round off these values, we get 18, so it is oxygen 18. The percentage abundance of 16 is 99.762 percentage. For 17, 0.38 percentage. For 18, 0.200 percentage. We can write the percentage as dividing it by 100. So when I write this in the problem, I write the answer as divided by 100. The mass is multiplied with the percentage. After getting the values, we can add the values to get the average atomic mass. So the values are added and finally the average atomic mass 15.999 AMU is obtained. The average atomic mass has the unit AMU, it means atomic mass unit, and it has a mass value 15.999. So this number is round off to get 16.0. So the oxygen generally has the mass 16.0. The isotopes can have a different mass number, but the oxygen element average atomic mass contains 16.0. So now we clear now. I repeat now, the study materials contains the 1 marks for average atomic mass and the relative atomic mass. The average atomic mass and relative atomic mass for some elements are given in the table, and for other elements also given in the study materials, they can be asked in the 1 mark. And in the 2 marks contains the definition of relative atomic mass and definition for average atomic mass and the calculation of average atomic mass for carbon isotopes. And for your self evaluation, you are given the self evaluation question paper. You need to complete the question papers, and dear parents, please make sure whether your children complete the self evaluation test and send us a photography for correction. Thanks for watching this video.
So we from Bharatidasna Metric Higher Secondary School, we do have a nutrition department in our school. We ensure the students to eat healthy foods.